The only way to advance your knowledge is just basically looking at different tutorials. Um, but the reason you need to learn C Sharp, the main thing you need to learn out of these is the order of the script. If you know the order and what everything does, you don't need to know how everything works technically. So if you get like the order, like why these variables go up here and what start and update does and what the brackets do, like everything inside of the bracket is going to be read inside of what's outside of the bracket. If you understand like how that works, you'll be able to script anything. So this is just the reason you need to learn C Sharp is just so you can watch a tutorial and not be confused and actually learn things. Learning C Sharp by itself isn't going to teach you anything really. It's going to teach you just how C Sharp is sorted. Because there's a million things you can do, and you're not going to know everything just by learning C Sharp. You need to learn C Sharp and then learn other things within C Sharp. So take this series of tutorials and go out and watch other tutorials and make games out of those tutorials. I'm going to make some tutorials on making games later. Alright, so that's advancing your knowledge. Very simple. And you can also go to the Unity manual whenever you're stumped on anything. But with problem solving, what is a problem solving, you may ask? So you can't just go in a script and just type in random crap and save it without it giving you an error. Also, remember, there's different lines. So this is like line 26, line 27, line 28. After every line, remember you need a semicolon. See, look, without the semicolon, we're going to get rid of this because that's going to cause a big error anyways. But you can see, unexpected symbol my transform. You just look around, make sure you have, each bracket should have a opposing bracket. So like this bracket has another bracket. It'll turn blue or whatever color for you. Just make sure all the brackets has like another bracket for it. Make sure there's no like loose code, like you can see between this method and this method. If it's anything between it, it's going to give you an error because the lines have to have, unless it's like a variable, you can put variables here or anything, but just make sure you don't have just random lines of code anywhere. That's going to give you an error. Make sure you have enough brackets. Make sure every line has a semicolon. So that's the first step of problem solving. Second step, after you make sure that you have every bracket in the right place and all your semicolons, make sure you have all your parentheses and all that crap. And just so if it's not the brackets, parentheses, semicolons, if it's not that, it's something in your lines of code. And if you don't know how to fix those, the only way to learn how to fix those is just by Googling your problem. So whoops, say if I had like a W here and it turns pink for me to know that that's error. It's going to tell you that the name does not exist. So I don't know what it's talking about. Say like I've never worked in C Sharp before. I don't know what it's talking about. I don't see that this is pink and I don't know what it's talking about. What do you mean? You can either just copy this and Google that, or double click it. It's going to take you to the line and you're going to be able to look here and it's going to tell you, oh, let me see. I still don't see what's going on. Let me read it again. Now, if you know how to read and know how to think after you read, you should see it's telling you that the name my blah 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 does not exist in the current context. Just sit there and think about that. What do you think that means? It means that you misspell transform, or that transform or whatever You misspelled the variable, basically. That's what that means. Or the variable doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, you need to go ahead and make the variable. But if the variable does exist, you just spelt it wrong, just spell it right. That's what it's telling you. So Unity is at a level to where, you know, you just need to sit there and think about your errors that you get from Unity. Just think about them instead of just instantly commenting on a tutorial, telling the person that, hey, I got this error, this video doesn't work. It does work. If it worked in the video, it's going to work for you. You just need to make sure you typed everything right. Another thing, the console is important because the console is going to tell you what all your errors are coming from and stuff. So yeah, that's problem solving. So yeah.